Carrie Underwood just pissed off half of the country by making the horrifying, terrifying move of accepting an invitation to sing during Trump's inauguration.
Carrie Underwood, if you have a problem, you register your complaint by not downloading her songs and not going to her shows.
Right.
But I also think from a business standpoint, it's not a bad decision for Carrie Underwood.
Country music icon Carrie Underwood just sent shockwaves across the entertainment world with a jaw-dropping $1 billion surprise. Fans are in disbelief, and The View couldn't handle it, sparking major controversy.
Country superstar Carrie Underwood has spent most of her career avoiding political talk, but she's set to perform at the upcoming inauguration.
What's the real story behind this mind-blowing revelation? From her powerhouse career to unexpected headlines, this bombshell move has everyone talking. Is this a game-changer for music, business, or even Hollywood? Stay tuned, because we're breaking down every shocking detail you must know about Carrie's billion-dollar surprise and The View's unexpected reaction. Carrie Underwood's legal triumph, the battle that shook Hollywood and the media industry. Carrie Underwood has always been celebrated for her incredible voice, chart-topping songs, and a career remarkably free from political controversy. Unlike many celebrities who openly share their views, she chose to focus on her music, steering clear of divisive debates. But in one unexpected moment, everything changed, thrusting her into the center of a media firestorm that would shake her reputation like never before. It all began with what seemed like a straightforward decision: performing at President Donald Trump's inauguration. To some, it was simply an artist doing her job, a patriotic act of singing for the nation. But in an era where politics had become deeply personal, nothing was neutral anymore. Almost instantly, the performance divided her fans. Some praised her for standing by her principles, while others felt betrayed, accusing her of aligning with a controversial administration. However, the real storm hit the next day when The View, one of the most watched and debated talk shows on television, turned its full attention to Underwood. The co-hosts, Joy Behar, Whoopi Goldberg, and Sunny Hostin, didn't just question her decision. They tore into her with a level of criticism that went far beyond politics.
She says, I love our country. How do you love your country and support and normalize somebody who was a convicted felon who really wants to destroy the country, in my opinion?
They mocked her intelligence, questioned her character, and even speculated that this one choice could derail her entire career. The discussion was brutal, the tone was unforgiving, and the message was unmistakable. Carrie Underwood had stepped into a minefield, and there would be consequences. What had started as a simple performance had now become a defining moment in her career, forcing her to confront a level of public scrutiny she had long worked to avoid. Other than honoring the invitation to the presidential inauguration, which of Carrie's actions made the headlines? Let's find out. A performance that sparked a media war. At Trump's second inauguration, Underwood's performance was meant to be a moment of unity, a heartfelt tribute to her country, and a reflection of her deep-rooted patriotism. As she sang America the Beautiful with effortless grace and dignity, she seemed blissfully unaware of the storm quietly gathering around her. But as soon as the performance aired, the internet exploded. Social media was flooded with reactions, some applauding her artistry, others condemning her choice to participate. Supporters argued that she was merely doing her job, staying true to her craft without any political intent. Critics, however, saw it differently. To them, singing at the inauguration wasn't just a performance, it was a statement, an implicit nod of approval toward a deeply polarizing leader. Yet the social media backlash was nothing compared to what awaited her on The View. The morning after, the talk show devoted an entire segment to dissecting her decision. Joy Behar, known for her candid opinions, didn't hold back, calling the performance a silent but clear endorsement of Trump. Whoopi Goldberg, equally unfiltered, questioned, "How do you claim to love your country while normalizing a convicted felon?" The criticism quickly turned personal. The hosts didn't just attack her decision, they attacked her.
If I believe I have the right to make up my mind to go perform someplace, I believe they have the same right.
They questioned her intelligence, accused her of being out of touch, and even speculated that this one performance might spell the end of her career in both country and mainstream music. What should have been a simple, celebratory moment had spiraled into a firestorm. A single song, performed with the best of intentions, had ignited one of the biggest controversies of her career. How did the media react to her performance? Let's delve into the details of the backlash and response during the media battle. The fallout: silence, backlash, and a calculated response. The fallout from The View's comments was swift and unforgiving. Almost overnight, Underwood found herself thrust into the heart of a controversy that refused to die down. Sponsors began hesitating, some quietly reconsidering their affiliations with her. Industry insiders exchanged cautious whispers. Had she just made a career-ending misstep? Meanwhile, the media did what it does best: fanning the flames, ensuring that the story stayed alive and that every angle was dissected. Yet, amid the chaos, Underwood did something unexpected. She stayed silent. She didn't rush to defend herself, nor did she engage in the increasingly heated debates that had erupted in her name. But this wasn't out of fear or uncertainty. No, her silence was deliberate, a strategic pause rather than an admission of guilt. As The View continued to criticize and social media remained in a frenzy, she simply watched. She studied the storm as it raged, knowing that every controversy has its peak, and that, eventually, emotions simmer down. She waited for the perfect moment, ensuring that when she finally spoke, her words would land with precision and power. And when she did, the impact was nothing short of explosive. It wasn't just a response, it was a statement. A moment that shifted the narrative entirely. The world had been waiting to hear from her, and when they finally did, she left no room for doubt. What did she say? What was her response? Let's unravel the calculated response from Carrie Underwood. Taking a stand, the lawsuit that shook Hollywood. Instead of taking the usual route of issuing a press release or posting a carefully worded statement on social media, Underwood made a bold and unexpected move, one that would shift the dynamics of how celebrities confront the media.
She's actually in crisis talks because she dared to go and sing at the inauguration.
She didn't just defend herself with words, she took legal action, filing a lawsuit against The View, its hosts, and ABC, the network behind the show. She directly challenged the forces she believed had tarnished her reputation. Her lawsuit went beyond simple defamation claims. It painted a picture of a deliberate and calculated smear campaign, orchestrated not just to damage her name but to serve a larger agenda, one that put television ratings above truth. However, as the legal battle unfolded, it became clear that this was no longer just about Underwood. The case peeled back the layers of entertainment journalism, exposing the unchecked influence of major media networks and their willingness to sacrifice individuals for the sake of engagement and profits. What followed was even more shocking. During the discovery phase, confidential emails and internal memos surfaced, revealing that ABC executives had not only approved of the damaging coverage, but had actively fueled it. The controversy surrounding Underwood had driven ratings to record highs, and rather than stepping back, the network saw an opportunity to exploit the chaos. Leaked messages between producers showed discussions about how attacking Underwood would create viral debates, spark online outrage, and ultimately translate into higher viewership and increased advertising revenue. In essence, her reputation had been turned into a commodity, a tool for media profit, with no regard for the personal or professional harm inflicted. The case was no longer just about one woman's fight. It had become a powerful indictment of an industry built on sensationalism at any cost. Did she win the lawsuit? Let's dig into the details of the outcome of the lawsuit. The turning point, a billion-dollar legal victory. As the shocking details emerged, ABC and The View were thrown into turmoil. What had initially appeared to be just another celebrity controversy quickly spiraled into an industry-wide crisis. The show's reputation was crumbling under intense public scrutiny. and ABC found itself under immense pressure to take action. The media giant, long accustomed to shaping narratives, was now at the center of one it could not control. Meanwhile, Underwood's legal team wasn't just fighting for her reputation. They were fighting for something bigger. They argued that this case was about more than just one person. It was about challenging the reckless habits of the media. It was about exposing the dangers of sensationalism, holding powerful networks accountable, and making it clear that chasing ratings at the expense of people's lives had consequences. The case had transformed from a personal battle into a defining moment for the industry. Then, in a historic decision, the court delivered a ruling that stunned everyone. Underwood had won. ABC was hit with an unprecedented billion-dollar penalty, a financial earthquake that rattled the entire media landscape. But the impact of the ruling went far beyond money. It was a wake-up call, a powerful warning to media corporations that their unchecked influence would no longer go unchallenged. This wasn't just a legal victory, it was a turning point. The verdict sent a clear message. The era of irresponsible journalism, where profits outweighed truth and integrity, was coming to an end. The fallout was immediate. Networks reevaluated their practices, legal teams scrambled to reassess risks, and media figures were forced to confront the reality that the rules had changed. The Underwood case wasn't just a scandal, it was a revolution. The View seems to be caught up in a number of controversies, which is one of the source of attention. Let's take a look at the talk show itself. The View, a talk show that shaped American television. The View is not just another talk show, it is a cultural phenomenon that has shaped public discourse for nearly 3 decades. Conceived by veteran broadcast journalist Barbara Walters, the show debuted on August 11, 1997, on ABC.
I went to ABC to become the first woman anchor of an evening news program.
And has since become a staple of daytime television. Now, in its 28th season, The View brings together a diverse, multi-generational panel of women who engage in lively discussions about the day's most pressing topics, ranging from politics and social issues to entertainment and celebrity news. At the heart of the show is its dynamic format, blending unscripted debates with exclusive interviews featuring high-profile figures, including politicians, entertainers, and thought leaders. While the show was originally filmed at ABC Television Studio 23 in New York City, it moved to the ABC Broadcast Center in 2014. In September 2024, production shifted once again to ABC Studio B, also in New York City, reflecting its continued evolution. Over the years, The View has seen 24 permanent co-hosts pass through its panel, each bringing their own unique perspectives and personalities. The original lineup featured Barbara Walters, journalist Meredith Vieira, lawyer Star Jones, TV host Debbie Matenopoulos, and comedian Joy Behar. Today, the panel includes Whoopi Goldberg, Sunny Hostin, Sarah Haynes, Anna Navarro, Alyssa Farah Griffin, and the ever-present Joy Behar. The show also frequently welcomes guest panelists, including men, adding further diversity to its discussions. Beyond its engaging debates, The View has made an undeniable impact on the television landscape. It has earned multiple Daytime Emmy Awards, including Outstanding Talk Show and Outstanding Informative Talk Show, solidifying its place as a leader in the genre. Respected publications such as the Associated Press, the New York Times, Entertainment Weekly, and the Los Angeles Times have praised the show, with the New York Times even calling it the most important political TV show in America. However, its journey hasn't been without controversy. By its 10th season, the show faced increasing media scrutiny and on-air conflicts. Declining ratings led to its transfer from ABC's entertainment division to ABC News in 2014. Yet, despite these challenges, The View has remained resilient. By 2021, it had become the most-watched daytime talk show in America, proving that its voice and its impact are stronger than ever. One of the effects of the victory would be a more careful way of addressing issues that can lead to defamation. Let's delve into the details of what the victory means to media and celebrities. What this means for the future of media and celebrities. Underwood's victory was far more than just a personal achievement. It was a turning point in the ongoing power struggle between celebrities and the media. Her case shone a harsh spotlight on the relentless scrutiny public figures endure, the ways in which their lives are distorted for entertainment, and how easily they can become mere pawns in the race for higher ratings and viral headlines. Her legal battle forced society to confront pressing questions. Where do we draw the line between fair critique and outright defamation? Should media giants be held responsible for the personal and professional wreckage they leave behind in their pursuit of profit? And most critically, how can individuals defend themselves when media narratives are deliberately crafted to tear them down? For Underwood, this fight was never just about restoring her reputation. It was about reshaping the rules of the game. She stood against a media machine that seemed untouchable, challenging an industry that profits from controversy and sensationalism. Against all odds, she fought back and won.
I would agree with everybody. It is a free country at the moment.
Her triumph sent shockwaves through the entertainment world, proving that even the most powerful networks are not above accountability. It also served as a wake-up call, not just for celebrities, but for the public. If the media can fabricate and destroy stories at will, then whose truth is really being told? Let's look briefly into the aftermath of the lawsuit on the industry. The aftermath: a changed industry and a stronger Carrie Underwood. The aftermath of the scandal was nothing short of catastrophic for ABC and The View. Trust in the show crumbled almost overnight, with viewers losing faith in its credibility. Major advertisers swiftly withdrew their support, causing a financial blow that couldn't be ignored. The network's reputation suffered immensely, forcing media executives to take a hard look at their reporting standards. Suddenly, discussions about journalistic responsibility weren't just whispers behind closed doors. They became a loud and unavoidable conversation across Hollywood. On the other hand, Carrie Underwood emerged from the controversy stronger than ever. Rather than damaging her career, the ordeal solidified her place in history as a powerhouse of resilience. Instead of being remembered as a victim of reckless reporting, she became a symbol of courage, someone who refused to be silenced by the media machine. The battle didn't break her, it elevated her. Her triumph is a powerful reminder that celebrities, no matter how famous, are still people. They have the right to protect their integrity, to challenge false narratives, and to demand accountability. Sometimes, taking a stand isn't just an option, it's a necessity. But where do you stand on this? Was Carrie Underwood justified in fighting back? Should media outlets be held accountable for spreading misleading information? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if this deep dive into Hollywood's latest media storm intrigued you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. There's plenty more where this came from. What do you think about Carrie Underwood shutting down The View and dropping a $1 billion surprise? We would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe.